What is up? It is Mr. Sigma back with another video. I know it's been a while, but I got some crazy insider new information on this supposed Classify album that's coming up. We haven't got music from him in a long time, and I got some insider information that could be false, but it seems pretty legit. And to be honest, if I say much about the sources or anything, the FBI might be after me, so let's kind of skip past all that and get into what we know. The album, as you probably already see here, is supposedly called Cold Virtues. Now, this is not the cover. This is just something I made up quickly. There is a bunch of cover options. None of them are confirmed to actually be it. Could be one of them, could be none of them. But more importantly, we do actually have a track list. That's not the track list. Here it is. Okay. So this image comes from a pretty reputable source. And it's supposedly a screenshot or a photo from Classify's computer with a notepad opened for the album. Is this something he's going to post maybe as a little like preview on his channel? Don't know. But as you can see, we have the track list here. We have Cold Virtues. First track, All This Time. No Problem. Epilepsy. Caution. Switch. Swag Interlude. Change Your Mind. Where Ya At, or WYA, whatever it is. And Long Nights. So, I mean, that's 9 tracks. Little shorter than his last album, but, you know, pretty standard Classify album length. Now, this is huge, of course. He hasn't done or dropped anything in, like, 9 months. He's, honestly hasn't even been featuring on much, but to be honest, just not a lot of music has been dropping recently, which has kind of been hard on my job, and I'm, like, kind of not able to make that much money because of it, and I can't really feed my family. So I hope this album will help me do that. Anyways, I actually have more than just album cover, like concept art. I can show you guys, but let's just first get on with that. We got this one, which could be the cover. I mean, it looks cold and virtue-y. It's got the blues and everything. It's really interesting. Again, is this going to be in it? Where does this image really come from? I'm not sure. But all I know is that there is a possibility for this to be the cover. Pretty cool. Let's keep going on with other ones. We got this next one with this Cold Virtues text and this guy. It looks like The Weeknd on his laptop. This definitely works too. I mean, he seems like he's at his laptop, and he's probably just thinking, man, I have all these cold virtues that I need to let off, you know? It's probably a little cold in that room. His CPU on his laptop might be getting at a relatively cool rate, and maybe he thinks that's a little dangerous. So this one's pretty cool, too. We also got this one, a little bit of a Drake inspiration, I think. You got the cold emoji, which obviously shows how cold he is. And you have these, like, I don't really know what these like things all around him are, but I think these are called virtues, right? Which would make sense. And of course you have the watermarks, which I think kind of add to the whole like cold, uncomfortable virtue-ness of it all. This one's honestly pretty solid. Here's this next one, which actually has Classify himself on it, doing a band flip thing where he's showing a lot of money, and that is definitely cold. I mean, also because the blue tint on everything also adds to the coldness of it. And there's just kind of cold virtues all around. And I think we just got a couple more. Again, all these I would say have somewhat of a chance of being the official cover, but again, none of them could be. I think this one's super cool. I don't know who the heck this is, but You can see you have like the cold virtues text right here, everything. And then you have this guy, which, what I gather from this cover, is that it's kind of the coldness is kind of encroaching on him, and you can see him kind of scratching his neck. I'm just realizing a lot. Hold on, give me a second here. Yeah, you can kind of see him scratching his neck, probably to scratch some of the frost off. And he's kind of got this like uncomfortable look on his face that kind of says, "I don't want to be here." Like, this is a cold world, and he's definitely giving off a lot of cold virtues just from this alone. You can see kind of the distortion on the books and everything. I think this would be a great choice, but let's keep going on with the other options. We got this other picture of the same guy, I think. This one's actually pretty cool too. It's a lot more simple, just Colo Virtues. I don't know why they changed the name of it for this one, but I mean, you got the image of this guy, and it's kind of giving off the same kind of thing. Again, this thing is super blurry, and he's kind of giving out this face of like, man, I don't want to be here. But he definitely's got a really cold look to him, and he's definitely giving off cold virtues. That's for sure. But yeah, that's the last one I know of that could be a potential cover for this album. Now I actually want to show you guys some snippets I have of some music for the album, which I never thought I would get my hands on like this exclusively. The person I contacted, I said, I'm going to want to show this in the video. I'm going to want to show people. And they said, yeah, that's fine. You can show a little bit of it. So hopefully I don't get in trouble with Classify or anything. Classify Records or anything. But I'm going to show you. I'm going to show some of those right now.
Came up from the bottom of my bros at cars so tinted I can't see where the road at. God, gotta pull up where the hoes at. Gotta get rich first, and you know that. Yeah, you know that. Getting rich, go to Louis and we spend a couple racks. Got the house in the hills after making all these tracks. Hit the lick, do a flick, and we never coming back. Break the system, get rich, and now we smoking up the pack. Don't mess with my dogs, you finna get attacked. Load it up, cock it back, you finna get smacked.
But yeah, very cool snippets there. Very interesting sound. I think this album's probably going to be great, just like all of his other albums. Again, some people say We Don't Like You's a bad album. Dude, I think that album's fantastic. Come on. Come on, guys. I mean, maybe that's why I got blacklisted off of Album of the Year, but, it's whatever. But yeah, that's pretty much everything we know about this album that seems pretty legit. I mean, with all the sources we have here and stuff, like, I can't see how this wouldn't end up being a real thing. Again, how much of this is going to be for the album, I don't know. But yeah, that's about it. Stay Sigma, and I'll see you later.